everyone, my name is Tabitha. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about sales journal. Why do we need sales journal? So you are in a business as an accountant and your business sells item to customers on account, which means the customer promised to pay the account later for those purchases later. So what is the sales journal? So sales journal is used to record for all sales on account. Like I just said, when we talk on account, mean the customer is promising to pay for it later. You will also learn how to enter the appropriate information from sales invoice into a sales journal and then account receivable layers. For this video, we are going to focus on sales invoice and then sales journal. From the transaction, we move to sales invoice, and then from sales invoice, we move to sales journal. But what is account receivable? First, before we go ahead, is the amount of the money owing by a customer for goods and services sold to them on account, which means they got the item, they do not pay anything. So as accountant in that company, you have to record account receivable until the customer paid it. It still has to be there. And then we go to sale invoice. It's a record of sale of goods and services. It's not a receipt. It's just a record. Let's see. How does the invoice look like and what is on it? It has to list the date of the sale. It also has to list the customer name, the method of shipment, the invoice number, the customer number, the item number, the item sold, the quantity shifted, the taxes payable, and the total amount due. The total amount due. And then we have the term of sale. So this is how it will look like. As an accountant, you register your address, the business address. And then you come on the side, you have the customer information. The invoice number you record. Who did you sell the item to? The address. This is the date of the invoice. When you come on the side, we have a customer number was shipped to the same address. What was the courier that you used? And then the term of sale. Down in the table, we have the amount ordered. And then we have the amount shifted to the company. Sometimes it could be different because maybe they might have some damages on their way, or maybe the ship, some of the items were lost in the process of transportation. Here we have we can have office and then the description of the item that was bought, and then here we have the unit price. So when you have the unit price and we have the total, so how do you get the number ordered, which is 2 times the price? So we give you the total amount of this, which is 4 $571.80. So the subtotal is registered here. So you have your subtotal, then you add your taxes, the taxes payable. They are not yet paid, but when the customer pay the account receivable, and then they will be recognized. This is the total invoice, which is $542 and then 57 cents. So to enter, for you to enter the sale invoice into sales journal, you need to know a couple things. First of all, you list the date of the invoice, and then you enter the customer name, followed by the customer number. The total invoice, which is $542.57, is entered into the account receivable. Sale amount of $471.80 is entered on the sale column. And then you can record your GST and PST as the tax payable. Let's see how does it look like. This is your sale journal. Okay, so here you have the date of the invoice, and then you record your customer name. You also record your customer number, and then you record the account receivable. That is the amount owing by the customer to the business. So they haven't paid that yet. So when they pay it yet, we will have a different transaction and a different journal to record. So we have the sale, which is $471.80, and then we can record our PST and also record our GST. So when you take this one and this together, when you add them together, they will be equivalent to the total invoice, which is account receivable, which means our sales journal is balanced. This is the end of